Hi, Namaste. My name is Henry Shadikar. Over the years, I have made hundreds of videos for YouTube, and the video that I am the most proud of is a video about the process of self-inquiry as recommended by Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. It has now been seen around 60,000 times with a 99% approval rate. If you have not seen that video, there is a link under this video where you can view this important video. When I went to India in 2014, there was no videos on YouTube to explain the process of self-inquiry. The Sri Ramana Ashram told me that there was only one person that could explain to me in plain English what was the process of self-inquiry, and that was Mr. David Godman, who kindly dedicated 1 month of his life to explain on videos the process of self-inquiry and also many stories about the life and teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. I have studied and met many spiritual teachers in my lifetime, and Sri Ramana Maharshi is my main guide, someone that my heart really cherish, someone that I consider my main guide in this lifetime. Recently, my inner guides have told me that I must now focus more on making videos teaching spirituality. And that is why I have now opened my website, omillumination.com, where you can find information about the spiritual teaching of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi and other spiritual teachers. I now also offer one-on-one counseling, coaching session that I call heart-to-heart illumination session. In these sessions, I use all the tools that I have learned in this lifetime, be hypnosis, Reiki, a spiritual technique of Kriya Yoga, Siddha Yoga, Raja Yoga, to help people that come to me to solve some of their problems and to get clarity about path that they should be on in this lifetime. I invite you to visit my website, and I invite you to contact me if you feel in your heart that I can be of help to your life. Thank you very much. Hi, Namaste. My name is Henry Shadikar. I'm a spiritual teacher and a therapist. It all started for me with my beloved grandmother, Jeannette Jolicoeur, that looked just like this. She was born in the year 1900 in Montreal, and eventually she became a famous psychic, clairvoyant, a spiritualist. In her lifetime, she worked with about 100,000 people, one-on-one. She was also my beloved godmother, and she told me over and over when I was a young boy, Henry, you also have psychic and clairvoyant abilities. But the most important teaching was that she told me that I had to follow my heart, because my heart is the seat of intuition, she would say. Follow your heart and you will be successful. For the most part, I followed my heart, and it always brought me to spiritual teaching and spiritual teacher. When I was 15 years old, I read the autobiography of a yogi by Paramahamsa Yogananda. This book changed my life like it did to people like Steve Jobs, George Harrison. This book taught me that I was more than this body and this mind, that I was actually a divine spirit, and that there was ways to realize that I was a divine spirit. And the main way was meditation. I was an early meditator, and it was the 1960s. I was in college, and one day I heard Timothy Leary and Richard Alpert say that they had learned more in a few days with shaman in Mexico than years of study in the universities. So in the summer of 1969, I made my way to Mexico, and I took part in many shamanic ceremonies with shaman like Maria Sabina. The experience was so profound and life-changing that I decided to leave college and dedicate myself completely to spirituality, to the process of self-realization. I joined an ashram in California, and then a few years later I became a Hindu monk in India. I visited hundreds of yogis, met many Hindu saints such as Ananda Maya Ma, that has been a great inspiration throughout my life. I traveled to Thailand and studied deeply Buddhism, especially technique called metta, which focus on developing a heart of loving kindness and gratitude and compassion. And this work is ongoing right now. I got initiated in the Kriya Yoga tradition by Adi Adananda Giri, that was a direct disciple of Sri Yukteswar, who is mentioned in the autobiography of a yogi. With him also, I experienced deep state of ecstasy. I eventually got married and decided to become a healer to help as many people as I could, and at the same time maintain my family. I became a hypnotherapist, a Reiki master, a rebirther. I worked with tens of thousands of people individually and in seminar setting. I have helped thousands of people stop smoking. Over the years, I have deepened my understanding of Christianity and Judaism by becoming a legal minister in the United States. And now, at 72 years old, I am mainly retired, but I still work with selected clients. And this is the service that I am now offering on this website. It's called Heart to Heart Illumination Session. In those sessions, I help my clients with the different tools that I have accumulated in this lifetime to improve the quality of their life. Because I believe that once you transcend the mind, there is a place within your own heart that is full of light, that is full of love, that is full of peace. One of my Buddhist teachers gave me this example. Sometime you may take an airplane ride on a day that it's raining, a day full of thunder and lightning. But as soon as you get above the clouds, it is blue sky and sunshine. Some Buddhist teaching call that state your true nature, your Buddha nature. Some Hindu teacher will say this is the state of samadhi, state of self-realization. You may go to that state, experience that state gradually, and for a few of us, it might be very sudden, going from darkness to light. I offer my service to a selected few that I think in my heart I can help. If you are interested to work with me, fill up the demand for a session, and if you are selected, I will be in contact with you by email to select a time and a day that we can work via Zoom, Skype, Messenger, etc. Thank you very much, and namaste.